Hey everybody, it's Scott Sheila.
Hey everyone.
How are y'all doing today?
Well, we're letting our littlest one here make her debut on this TikTok.
This is Lollipop. Lala. Hey,
Yep.
she's Dinker.
In our many travels that we do all the time, um, this past weekend we were down in South Georgia visiting family and friends and things like that. Well, being as how we were down there, we had gotten a call from a nice lady in North Florida that she's having some situations going on around her place. Well, we visited her, and she has many horses and things, and
Rescue horses.
yeah, rescue type horses, and she was a little concerned about her livestock and all. And we went down and took a look around her place, and it seems that she does have some activity in that region.
Basically, she was just wanting to know if there was something she could do, or I guess to confirm, or
Yeah.
um,
And any deterrence that she could, use or things like that. We pointed out several things to her, that could be used, as a small deterrent. It wouldn't totally stop it, and it's been going on for a while. And her horses will have smells on them, that.
one particular horse would have a foul smell on its backside,
Mm-hmm.
and she basically tracked it down to that spot, one spot, and then there's another horse that, and these are small little mini horses, um, would have twists a little like little. I guess they call them. I'm not a huge horse person. I love them, but I don't know a lot about them. Like what they call a little fairy twist, and it's this
Yeah.
one particular horse. And I understand that they could be putting their head through the fence and maybe getting
Yeah.
it twisted in that, but it's just so twisted. You know what I mean? Not like, I don't know.
And when we were out there, they had that particular horse. They combed her mane out,
Watched
totally
them.
combed it out,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very nice. And through the night, over the night, this horse's mane is twisted again. And we made a mention of one particular thing. Let's try to do with that horse, and see
That's
if
Scott's
that
phone going off. Y'all hear
see if that changes.
that?
And I'm gonna have to call him back.
That phone. Um, so there's a few other things. This is a smart woman, very very smart woman. So she pays attention to things. She's got a dog. I won't say what kind it is or anything. And the dog used to walk the perimeter with her, check on the horses in the evening. Now the dog, no, tucks its tail and
Tucks
goes back
his tail,
home.
goes back home, and it's not a timid type dog by no means.
No, and honestly, the fact of the matter is, she's seen them. At least one, confirmation. The other one's a really, really good chance that was one.
Yeah.
So she knows they're there. She just worried about her animals.
Right. And it doesn't seem like that they have truly bothered anything terribly or anything like that. And it's but it's more of a peace of mind.
My bird's mad.
Yeah, it's more of a peace of mind thing for her. And we're gonna be setting up trail cams down there for her, in strategic areas, as more of a deterrent than trying to get a picture or anything.
Right.
And some motion detector lights.
And we
for the same
confirmed,
reason.
no, she's not crazy. You're not crazy. I mean,
No.
honestly, when we were there yesterday, we was standing in a certain spot. We heard, Scott and I heard something where we were standing, and both of us at the same time, just our head shot around because that's not.
Yeah, we had a grunt happen up. Something grunted at us down there.
And there's some of this area is wooded, and we took a walk back there, showing the perimeter, and
Yeah.
walked back there. And as soon as we walked in that wooded spot, it's like, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You have done come too far, and you could feel you know what I'm talking about, when you walk into an intense situation and you could cut it with a knife, and that's how it felt yesterday.
And this lady's property backs up to an area where it's nothing but thousands of acres of forest, rivers, and swamps.
And there's water back there.
In less than a mile from her house is a good river.
And not to mention this is another big thing, you know, especially Florida. Florida's growing all this, these new subdivisions out in the middle of nowhere just springing up.
Yeah.
And there has been a new subdivision just a little bit up the road there, huge one that they're timbering and putting in. So, you know, you got to think like anywhere else.
The habitat's getting dwindled down.
Yeah.
In certain areas.
But they haven't caused her any problems, and nothing's went, you know, nothing's been hurt or harmed or anything. We're on here. I know Scott was a horse person. He used to rodeo, but we're just curious. Anybody else had that happen? And I know we're not saying, hey, that's a Bigfoot. Absolutely not.
No.
What we're saying is, have you ever had that happen? I mean,
Or know of someone that has.
yeah, and it could be the horses putting her little head through the fence. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no grassy area.
Yeah, there's that's really unique too, because they've set this place up because it is rescue horses and things like that, to where there's no grass on the outside of the fences for them to reach their heads through, you know, to try to graze on the outside of the fences. And it's purposely done that way. And it, you know, so running the head through the fence, the whole time we were there, I was watching for that. I didn't see the first horse try to stick their head through the fence. There was no reason for them to do that.
I mean, these horses are very well taken care of. I can promise you that.
Yeah, they're like little butterball biscuits.
Yeah, I mean, they'd come up to us, you know, a couple of them nuzzled us, and she says she's not seeing where they're anxious or freaking out over anything like that. Now, she does have a goat that doesn't think it's a goat.
Thanks
Now
for the horse family.
Yeah, she has shown some anxiety.
Yeah.
So she's like a dog. She's got a collar on and everything. It's the cutest thing.
Yep.
So we're just interested if anybody else is, you know, anything around horses, what you've seen, witnessed, or heard tell of. Yeah, that's what we're on here for.
If you have, definitely message us and let us know, because
Yeah.
you know, we're curious about it. We've heard stories, you know, of horses getting their manes braided and things such as that right there. And this is our first
This is
actual
new.
where we've seen it. You know, the possibility of that.
We've heard it, but we've never seen it. So,
Right.
yeah, we're looking forward to that. Find out
And-
what else is going to go on.
You know, and from my history with horses and stuff, horses with long manes, you know, the wind and all can tangle them.
That's right.
You know, they can get them tangled just from running and things like that. But this doesn't quite look that way. I mean, not to me. And so we're going to do something with that little horse to kind of test the theory and trim her mane back just a little bit from it being quite as long as it is in that one area.
Yeah.
You know, just see if anything happens again, because after the trimming, that's kind of like taking away the wind possibility
Right.
or anything like that.
And of course, we're not going to say anybody's name, location, or anything like
No.
that. We're just on here, and we have her permission to you know, we told her we were going to do this and ask if it was okay, just to see whatever anybody else has got to say or offer any more advice or their own experience. So, anything y'all have, just message us and let us know. We will greatly appreciate it, and we will keep you informed of
Yeah.
anything new that comes up. So, all right, y'all. Thanks. We love
Y'all have
y'all.
a good one.
Bye.